It's no longer about you. It's no longer about you. It's about us. It's no longer about me. It's about we. It's about understanding that this COVID-19 can be a catalyst for us to become we and really come together as a community and really work towards transforming the entire planet one step at a time. And knowing that the work that we're doing now is like building a brick wall, and future generations are going to be able to benefit from us building this brick wall. You have to care enough, you have to be compassionate enough to realize that this is not just about you, this is not just about me, this is about we, this is about us. And you will have family. I consider us all family. You have family that's going to be able to benefit from this down the line. And so we have to come together and really understand that with this COVID-19, we want to really become more aware of what it is that we're focused on, what we're here to do, what our missions are, and things like this. Let's get started. Hey, Superstar, it's Gavin here from Wake Up Fulfilled. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a subconscious mind specialist. I help people reprogram their subconscious identity, their subconscious personality, so they can create the reality that they want automatically. We offer a free subconscious mind diagnosis session at neutralityshifting.com. It'll be up here on Instagram, or if you're on YouTube, there'll be a link in the description. Leave a comment below with an affirmation or affirmation so you continually reprogram your subconscious mind with my videos. Now's the time to really identify what it is that you really want to do in life. Life's too short. It's not about money. It's not about status. It's not about, how much you can gain and do. Ultimately, it's about how much you can grow and how much you can contribute. How much you can grow and how much you can contribute. In your growth, you become more into the light. You move more into the light. You move more into the love. Through contribution, you're now helping other people move into the light and into the love. And so what I found is actually just through doing personal growth and working on yourself and really taking the time to invest in yourself in terms of like researching whatever area or topic that you want to work on or whatever it is, spending time in that particular area, spending money in that particular area, the more fulfillment and joy you're going to have. And as you have more joy and fulfillment, you now get to experience a high vibrational frequency, and others get to benefit from that, not only in this lifetime, but like in generations to come. And so there's more to working on yourself than just working on yourself. You know what I mean? And that's not to say you need to be hard on yourself. I mean, if you're really ambitious, sometimes you're hard on yourself, but I would say to be hard on yourself from a space of love. As long as it's coming from love, that's good. However, I see so many people that are dabbling, so many people are dabbling in terms of, what they want to do in life and what they want to achieve. And it's time now, with the COVID-19 and this amazing opportunity to reflect on, where we are right now and where we're going and where you've been in the past, and really making decisions that are heart-based and not scarce-based or lack-based. Abundance-based is the way to go, right? A lot of us make decisions based on lack and fear and anxiety and worry and pain. And how has that served us so far? We can look at the mindset of like how people reacted to COVID-19 and buying crap loads of toilet paper, right? We get into scarcity mode and we're trying to grab it all and keep it to all ourselves. If there was riots to start and things were to go really crazy, do you think having all that toilet paper is going to make you any better or whatever it is? People are going to come rob you. Do you know what I mean? And so we have to, acknowledge these particular behaviors that we have within our being. And we want to obviously take care of ourselves, but, get back to what really matters, which is love, which is higher power, which is source, which is the most high, which is God, whatever name or label you want to put on it. We are powerful beyond measure. And if we can come together as a community, things will radically change. I think I'm more of a messenger rather than the creator of the community coming together. But it needs to be done. The message needs to be put out there. And maybe through me saying this, you might start your own little group, on Facebook, or like a group in person in your city, in a country. Maybe that will grow into something big. I don't know. But doing something matters. Having those conversations with people, having those opportunities and creating those opportunities for yourself and others. Because your imprint or your stamp on the world is important, it's significant, and it's needed, and it's required. And so as we move forward, the next 10 years from now, what do you want to look back and realize that you did and achieved in the last 10 years? Who have you become? What have you achieved? What have you left behind? Who have you grown into? We want to really get clear on what it is that we want for ourselves and each other. This community is beautiful, and there's so many good people in here. Right? There's so many good people. There's people that, have really pure heart, very empathic, very, very sweet. We have people who have been through traumas, anxieties, pains, and sufferings. We have people who have come from the gutter and become, already financially successful. There's all different kinds of people. And we need to connect more, communicate more, and understand that we have different platforms like Instagram, like Facebook, like TikTok, like Snapchat, right? Like LinkedIn, where we can genuinely connect with another human being and have conversations and get on calls with people and start conversations. Someone that you never know, let's hop on a call. You don't even know them. It's like, okay, like you followed me and like you liked my post or whatever. Let's get on a call. Let's hop on a call, right? Let's have a conversation. Let me see what you're about, right? And maybe you're going to have one day a week to do that or whatever it is, or one day a month. It's something, and you never know what it might lead to. Now, obviously, for myself, I'm a busy guy, so I'm not able to do that. But we have Jaden that speaks to my head coach and my CFO at Wake Up Fulfilled, and we have him speak to people every day. And, we're doing our thing. We're doing our part. And I feel we're playing a good part, There's more to do, but I feel like I'm doing enough. And I feel like I'm helping a lot of people. And that's an extremely powerful place to come from when you're really following your passion and your purpose work, and you're living it, and you're helping people and you're serving people in a really powerful way. It's just a really good feeling. And so it's time that you go out and you do those things. You start connecting with people. And someone follows you and you're starting a social media or you're starting a business or whatever it is, really connect with people, really connect with someone. Like they walk into your store, they buy a crystal from you. Obviously you have to make, the profits work or whatever it is and however you're going to do it. But really genuinely connect with them, not because you want to make more money, but like, leave an imprint on everyone that you speak to. One of my mentors back in the day, his name was Shakir. He told me like my mission, like I never want to end a conversation without knowing that person was left better off. So he will always have the intention when speaking to anyone, even if he's going to Starbucks and he's had a conversation with the cashier, at Starbucks or whatever it is, he'll leave them with a smile. He will leave them feeling good. When I go to Starbucks, something that I do is they ask me my name, right? They ask me my name. And I'm like, Mr. Bean. I don't know if you know who Mr. Bean is in the UK. We have this program called Mr. Bean. But there was a film on Mr. Bean, so you may know if you're in America or wherever else in the world. So Mr. Bean, as in bean, because you got the coffee bean, right? And so when I say, hey, what's your name? When they say, hey, what's your name? I say Mr. Bean, and they start laughing. Do you know what I'm saying? I left them with that certain emotion, and then they'll share it with their friends. They're like, oh, ha, 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 right? Mr. Bean, right? And it just makes people feel good, These little things count. These little things matter. And it gives you a sense of joy as well. It gives you a sense of pleasure. And so whilst we can, have problems in our lives and challenges in our lives and the things that we're going through, sometimes, by helping someone else, it actually heals you at the same time. I found in my own life through me being a teacher and people coming to me for advice, I learn from people, and it's like when I learn from them, I see their mistakes, their challenges, their problems, their wins, their gains. I see all their things, and it's like I get to get an education from that, and it's like I get to work on myself and work through my own stuff as well. And it's almost like I see my clients, I see my audience as a reflection to go ahead and work on myself. And so as you get out there and you start talking to people, you're at the bus stop, or you're driving your car and you pull up to the bank, you drive through bank, and you're speaking to the till, maybe you'll learn something. Just say hi and be nice and be kind and be sweet and be gentle. And understand through doing that you're healing yourself, your own pains, your own traumas, your own vices and stuff like this, because you're starting to see that everyone is human, and we all have mistakes that we make, and challenges that we go through. And we kind of get lost in the idea of seeing a celebrity or seeing someone like myself and thinking that, hey, they have no problems. We have these ideologies. And the truth is, they go through the same problems that you would go through in your life. Same problems. It's just a different kind of problem. Now, we have this thing called, that I learned a long time ago, called a high quality problem. A high quality problem. You want to create high quality problems in your life. Like, Gavin, I want no problems in my life. There is no life with no problems. Problems will always exist. We have polarity. And so it's the way you choose to see the problem, but also you want to create higher quality problems. You don't want a problem where, you're having the cycle of, getting in a relationship and then breaking up and getting back together and breaking up. And these are low quality problems to have. You don't want to be in problems where, you're constantly, losing jobs or something like this. These are problems that you shouldn't be having. High quality problems should be like, oh snap, I missed my first class flight, right? That's a high quality problem to have, like first world problems, so to speak. Oh snap, we didn't get, one of the things, a high quality problem is like, okay, for me, we can't handle the volume of calls that are coming in. Right? There's so many calls coming in, people requesting coaching and our programs and our services. That's a high quality problem to have. You want to have high quality problems where you're like, oh snap, I need to hire someone else. That's a problem. I need to get someone, right? You want to have problems that are, leading towards where you want to be. And so we have to raise our standards. That's something that Tony Robbins talks about a lot, is raising your standards. A standard is something that you don't go beneath. And so for me, someone calling me a name, I actually had a breakup recently and she called me a name, and red flag. I left. That's it. Still friends, but in terms of a romantic relationship, moving forward and dating, no. Right? So, my standard is like, you can't call me a name. As soon as you call me a name, now you've gone past my boundary and now it's over. You have to have certain standards. You got to show the universe, hey, this is unacceptable. This is acceptable. Right? I only accept this in my life. I don't accept this in my life. So we want to have those standards in place. All right. So really brainstorm, sit down with your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your friend, or whatever it is. I remember at the beginning of this year, I sat down with Jaden Johnson, my head coach at Neutrality Shifting, and my CFO at Wake Up Fulfilled. We sat down and we wrote our goals for the year. We got clear on our goals and what we want to do and what we want to achieve and who we want to help. So, there's always someone out there. There's websites like meetup.com where you can go and connect with others. There's social media. There's so many things and so many ways in which you can do it. You have to think in an abundance mindset and know that there's so many possibilities out there for you, but you have to explore in order to access that. All right. So yeah, that's about it. So we offer a free subconscious mind diagnosis session if you want to find out what's going on in your subconscious mind that's holding you back from getting to that next level in your business, in your life, in your relationships, really struggling with something and you want to have a breakthrough and you're fed up. Like, this is for you. You want to get that free subconscious mind diagnosis session at neutralityshifting.com. There'll be a link in the description on YouTube down here. And if you're on Instagram or Facebook, it's probably up here somewhere. All right, click the link and get your free subconscious mind diagnosis session. All right. And remember to keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding, and I'll see you in the next video.